Okay, good morning. There's Anne. I don't have my mic on.
I can hear you.
Okay, now, well, that's because I was standing close to the computer, but you can hear me now, right?
Yep.
Susan, hopefully, I can't see her, but I guess she's there. I don't know where she is.
Who's coming?
Mark is not joining us. So he'll do it later. So we lost Sue. Guess she's having trouble, but we'll get started. Take a nice big deep breath. Keep your arms really wide and spread your fingers and try to bring length to the body. And then relax. Do the same again. Reach up, nice and wide, and relax. Take your right arm forward and your left one back. And then switch. Next. Back going. Nice. Okay, make it just pull the elbows back. You're going to come halfway down. Keep the elbows nice and high. So you really feel those shoulder blades pinching together. Your neck stays nice and long. You're hollowing out the belly. Of course, most important, squeeze your butt cheeks when you come up. Okay, relax the arms. Take a nice deep breath. And do a nice slow swan dive all the way down. Spine stays like really long until you get to the very bottom. And you just relax the head, look through your knees. We're going to inhale and extend to a flat back. And now come up nice and slow. Let the palms reach. And all over again. All the way down, nice and slow. Hips push back. Head relaxes. Feel a nice unweighting of the upper body. Chill out. And then we're going to inhale and extend, flat back. And then exhale, pull back down. Let's take the hands to the floor. Step back, meet me in your plank. Step the knees into bear, so they're right under the hips, just above the floor. And from here, hips up, you're in a small down dog. And let's bring those knees back to bear, so they're just floating above the floor. Be mindful not to drop the face. And right back up again. And right back down. Hold your bear. Now step it back to plank and go to a regular tempo. Let's sort of try to warm up these calf muscles, ankles. So start pedaling your feet. Let's make sure we can always see the sides of our arms through our peripheral vision. Hold one heel down. And lift that other one up and just circle at the ankle. Change direction. And then point flat. And then do the same on the other foot. Okay, pull forward to plank. Step your feet in. You're going to meet in your quadruped position. Toes are tucked under. We're going to round the back. Look at your knees. Hold here for a sec. Now sink into those shoulders. You got a big arch in the back. Take your gaze forward, pulling your stomach. And let's reverse it. Round that back. Pressing away from the floor, but keeping little micro bends in your elbows. Come back to a neutral spine here. and drive your hips so they're just hovering above the heels. And let's take our hands to the corners of our mat. Chest lowers towards the floor. Your head is up. Your ears are just inside the arm. Now come back up onto your quadruped position. You're right back in your bear and then to your down dog. Let's walk the hands back to the feet, meeting the forward fold. Just look through your knees. Now let's bring the hands above the knees. Come back up to standing. Next. So we're going to kickstand this right foot. Push your hips back so you're starting to hinge at the hip. Walk your hands down that left leg. Maybe till your fingertips are on the floor. Now, if that left leg isn't straight, see if you can get it straight. And then walk the hands back up. And let's do the same with the other foot. So very little weight now in the left leg. Walk it down. Fingertips if you can reach. Nice straight leg coming back up. So adding on to this, just to really lengthen out the back of our legs, see if you can float this right foot. Pick it completely up off the floor. You've got all your weight into this left leg. Now, if you take the heel, your ankle, and push it into the other foot, it's a little bit cheating. So see if you can not even have it touch the foot and start to walk down like you just did previously. But this time you're completely floating the leg. Maybe the fingertips can get to the floor and then walk it back up. Put that foot down and lift the left one. So you're keeping this left leg straight also, and you're going to walk down the other way. Go nice and slow. Try to keep that leg straight. Walk it back up. And both feet down. So now, hands on your legs. Keep your spine long. Start to slide down the legs. Spine stays long. We're not going to round. Fingertips out in front on the floor. Both legs are straight. We're going to just breathe into this for 3 or 4 breaths. So I want you to drift your hips forward as you inhale, and then drift them back as you exhale. Now, bend your legs so you're in a low squat. Drop your booty, take your gaze forward, look forward, and then come back to that straight line. Relax your head up through your knees. Now you're rounding your back. And let's do that again. Sink those hips, take your gaze forward, look up. And one more time, round. Hips up, nice and high. Feel the chest get closer to your thighs as you continue here. Inhale, extend, flat back. Hands above the knees, come back up to standing. Nice. Hands to heart, pick up your left foot. A lot of stuff today on one leg. That's how I like to train, no cheating. This leg's got to do the work, whether it wants to or not. And then switch. And when we do balance work, it's always good to just pick a spot and really focus. Okay, adding on, pick up your left knee again. Keep the leg bent. Now I want you to start a hip hinge to this right hip. This leg's going to stay bent. You're going to kick it back. Keep that ankle pushing into your butt. Come halfway down with your torso. Hold here. Just breathe. Relax. Except for your heel pushing into your butt. Activating that hamstring now that we've brought length to it. Unhinge through that right hip, come back up. Bring your knee forward where we started. Nice. Put that foot down. Switch. Right knee up. Take that heel towards your butt. Start your hip hinge. Come on down halfway. Just hold here and breathe. Come on back up slowly so you maintain the balance. And let's bring that knee back up. Nice job. Put it down. Big deep breath. We're going to bring the arms a little closer together, but they're not going to be like this, right? We're still creating space between our shoulders. Now pull those elbows to the height of the shoulder and then backwards. Nice. Big stretch for the chest. Keep the elbows up and let's drop the palm. And let's the elbows come and hug the side of the body. Sweep them back up. Elevate the hands again and push up to the sky. Take your gaze, follow it. Elbows come down. Really try to get them back. Palms lower. You take them as low as you want. Elbows come in tight to the body and back up and push to the sky. Let's do a nice slow swan dive all the way down. Look through your knees. This time we're going to fold the arm and really unweight the upper body. So as we exhale each breath, see if your forearms are getting a little closer to the floor. You can still retract the shoulders if you like, or you can let them loose. Whoever kind of floats your boat right. We recommend that you close your eyes. You get lost in the moment. There's some great music. Breathe. Okay, hands above the knees, come back up to standing. Pick this left leg up again. Bring your hands to heart, just hold. Now, we're going to lift the right arm up to the ceiling and take hold of your left foot with the left hand. You're really trying to pull that heel towards your butt. And now we're going to come into a dancer pose. I know Mark hates this. So you're hinging at your hip. I'm sorry, Mark. Now reach that right front arm really long and try to lift your back knee up towards the ceiling. And then come back up. Okay, that didn't end well. Pick up that right foot. Here we go. Sweep the left arm up. Start that hip hinge. Arm is long, knee is high. Come back up to standing nice and slow. And repeat again on the other side. We're going to add on to this. If you're ready, pick up that foot. Let's do this nice hip hinge. Press that foot really tight into your hand. When you get the torso halfway down, relax that right hand all the way to the floor. Lift your knee really high and turn your chest to face the left side of the room. We're going to release the foot, sweep your left arm up and lift that leg as high as you can. Now bend that right elbow. Lower your torso a little closer to the standing leg. Now take this left hand back to the floor, fingertips only, and try to take most of the weight, if not all the weight, out of your fingertips. Maybe you can hover them above the floor. Your back leg should just be parallel to the floor. Your hips are nice and square. Right leg is doing all the work. Nice. Now relax that left leg. You're just going to look through your knee. Whew. Inhale, extend, flat back. Reverse swan dive all the way back up to standing. Sweep your arms up. And back on your side. Pick up that right foot this time. Sweep the left arm up. We're going to start our hip hinge. Start to elevate that knee in the back. Left hand comes all the way to the floor. You're going to open your chest, face the right side of the room. Sweep that right arm up. Let go of the leg. Get it nice and straight and lift it high. Soften that left elbow. Lower the torso a little closer. Lift the back leg a little higher. Right hand comes down, square your hips. Fingertips only, no weight. If you can do it, just hold the balance. Unhinge, come back up to standing. Sweep your arms all the way up. And relax. Nice. Big deep breath. Let's come to the front of the mat. Inhale deep. Now exhale, nice slow swan dive all the way down. Palms down, step back plank. We're going to do a little hover. Right to up dog. Come onto the tops of your feet, lift your knees up off the floor if you can, and just hold the pose. Just relax and breathe. Little work for the arms, but that's okay. Hollow out your belly. Now, knees are soft. Tuck those toes back under. Engage the belly as much as you can. Pull it in. While you, in slow motion, start to move your hips back over your heels. They're just going to hover there. Now, create an isometric pull of the hands towards the knees. Come back up, slide the wrists under the shoulders. Let's do a few cat-cows. We're going to move through these as opposed to hold them. So you go at a pace that feels good. Now come onto the tops of your feet. Open your knees to the width of your mat. Grab your towel for your forehead. You're going to relax your head down to the floor. Chill out here and breathe. Nice job. Come on back up. That must have felt good. Bring those knees back in. Tuck your toes under. We're going to bring the right arm forward. Your palm faces the midline of the body. Sweep the left leg back. Try not to walk out that left elbow. Bring the knee and the elbow to meet in the middle as you elevate your knee. And then extend back out nice and long. And let's just repeat that a few more times. And do the same on the other side. Start with extending the left arm first, right leg back. Really try to reach the body in opposite directions as best you can, nice and long. Now pull in, elevate the knee. It's going to work your oblique. Extend out long. Elevate. Round your back while you try to lift the knee. And then extend out long. So when you're extending out long, you take your gaze forward so your head is not falling off your body. One last time. Extend out nice and long. and relax. Tuck those toes under. You're in a small dog. Heels to the floor. Just breathe. Walk your feet in a little closer. Might feel a little awkward. You're weighting more into the arm. Now walk your hands back to your feet. You should be in a full fold. Relax the head. Walk the hands all the way forward. Meet me in your high plank. Let's lift that left foot off the floor. Keep that left leg nice and long. Take that left knee, bring it forward to touch the left elbow or higher, and sweep it back. The shoulders stay right over your wrists. Put it down, right leg up. Don't let the body pull back. Drive the knee forward, lift it, take it back. Put it down. Meet me in a down dog. This is your normal size dog. We're going to lift the left leg up. We're going to open the hip, bend at the knee. Lift from the knee. Try to keep equal weight in both your arms. Now let's take this left knee, pull it forward to the left elbow. Your shoulders are over your wrists. Sweep back. Knee is nice and high, leg is bent. Up high on the toes on the right foot. Drive the heel towards the floor. Lift. And lower. And lift. And lower. And lift. And lower. Relax the left leg down. Pull forward to plank. Do a little hover. Right to your up dog. Toes. You're on the tops of your feet. Come off the knees if you can. Fire up the glutes. Knees down. Tuck the toes back under. Hollow out the belly. In slow motion. Bring your hips back up. You're going to take the hips back, just hovering above the heels. We're going to create that isometric pull of the hands towards the knees. Shoulders are broad. Neck is also working here because you're not dropping your face. Slide the wrists underneath the shoulders, come into bear, hold your bear. Right to a high dog, small dog, I mean, heels down. Step your feet back so you're in your normal down dog. Lift that right leg up. Bend at the knee. Lift from your knee. Equal weight in both arms. Get your knee up. Get nice and high on the toes on that left foot. Drive your heel to the floor. And keep repeating, nice and slow. Very deliberate and controlled. Lift that knee if it's drooping. And relax that right foot. Bring that knee all the way forward to the elbow. Sweep it back. You're in your dog again. One leg up. Put the leg down, the knee back in plank. Little hover. Right to up dog. You're on the tops of your feet again. Hold and breathe. Squeeze your glutes. Knees down, tuck your toes under, hollow out the belly. Come up slowly. This time we're taking it all the way back to child's pose. Any version of it that you like. I hope you're remembering to breathe. Okay, come back to a high plank. Lower to the forearms. Hollow out your belly. Just breathe. Now we're going to rotate onto the right forearm, side plank, facing the left side of your room. Sweep your left arm up. Stack your feet if you can. Keep your hips up. Your other option is to stay in your low plank. Come on back to the low plank. And let's do the same on the other side. Both hands down, you're back in your low plank. Soften your knees to the floor. Isometrically pull those elbows towards the knees. Create a little tightness in the belly. And then release it. Lower the belly towards the floor. Now you're in baby cobra. Keep your glutes nice and tight. You're still hollowing out the belly while you're in this position. Keep hollowing it, lift the hips back up. Start that isometric pull again. Only this time I'm going to have you walk your elbows forward so they're not under the shoulders. And pull with your stomach in. And slowly lower the belly, squeeze your glutes. So your pelvis is down. You're just getting a nice stretch of the six-pack muscle group here. We're going to do this one more time. Hollow out, lift up, and pull the elbows. Nice. Pelvis down. Glutes tight, look up. How fun is this? Okay, this time we're taking the chest down to the floor. Keep your hands right by the sides of your chest. Palms are on the floor. Toes are tucked under. Feet are hip width apart. Now, if you're holding your head up, I want you to keep your neck long. You're looking at the floor. Once the head's in position, close your eyes. Pull in the stomach. Just hold this. Now, try not to put a lot of weight in your hand. In fact, to help you, you could cup fingertips only. Now try to lift your chest up using the muscles that run along your spine. And just hold this while you breathe. Turn your head to the side, relax, release the glutes, let it all go. Let's come back. Face looks down, fingertips only, elbows close to the body, chest up, tummy in. Breathe. Let it go where it's challenging, not where you know it's a piece of cake. Keep working the move while you breathe. Turn your head to the side, relax. Woo. One more time. Let's go. Get your face in the right spot, get the fingertips. No weight at all if you can in those fingers. Chest up, use those muscles, breathe, keep your glutes tight and your tummy in. Nice job. Come on back up onto all fours. Wrists are underneath the shoulders. We're coming back to these cat cows. Do them very slowly. Hang out with your back arch. Now fall into the shoulders. Create that arch. Coccyx bone rotates up to the ceiling. So you create that big arch in the back. Round again, look at your knees. Rock into your shoulders, look off the front of the mat. One more time. Really try to open up between the shoulder blades and hold that while you breathe. Nice. Now take your hips, bring them back over the heels, and then take the left hand, sweep it by your side with your palm facing down, and then the same with the right. So you're leaning forward with your tummy in. Now from here, we're going to bring the arms forward and up. A little bit of work for the back. Keep your tummy working also. Try to lift those arms long and strong, and then sweep them back. Really crowd out that chest. And sweep up. Toes are tucked. Your butt's just over those heels. Arms up. Sweep back. Crowd the chest. And one more time. Nice job. Come back to all fours. Take your left fingers right by that left ear and lift the shoulder up towards the sky. And then do the same on the other side. Right shoulder out. And switch again. Keep your hips from moving. They're staying nice and square. One more time on each side. Nice job. Back to these back cows. Oh my goodness, you're doing so many of these today. Such a great way to bring some flexibility to that lower back. Okay, you're in your neutral position. Your toes are tucked, so you're just going to elevate off the knees, hold your bear just for a second. Okay, hips up, you're in that small dog. Walk your hands back to your feet, meet in the fold. Inhale, extend to a flat back. Dip your hips backwards. As far back as you can get them with your legs straight. Spine is long. One hand at a time above your knees. Come back up. Now, deep breath. Got the umbrella in that way. Hold it up here. Arms are nice and long. It should be a lot easier than when we first started these. We were like really open. Still keep the shoulders nice and broad, so you're trying to pull them apart, and then work the arms long. We're going to take the left one down and go over towards the left. And then come back up and do the same other side. And one more time on each side. Nice, last one. Good job, big deep breath. Slow swan back down. Look through your knees. Inhale, extend flat back. Exhale, back down. Take both hands, hold your left ankle, sweep your right leg back. Give me some movement in that right leg. Go up and down with it. You choose the rein. Want to make it a little harder to hold that foot quiet on the floor. Keep holding. Hold the leg still, get it nice and long, your hips are square. Walk your hands to the front of your mat. Walk them back. Now, if you can, just cover your hands above the floor and pulse the back leg again. So the left leg's doing all the work. The right leg is just twisting you out. Okay, fingers down. Inhale, extend flat back. Both feet on the feet. Exhale, hold it. Breathe. Both hands to that right ankle. Sweep the left leg back. Try to get it parallel to the floor. And then bring some movement. You're trying to calm the right foot. Now bring those fingertips out in front of the foot. Try to hover them. Keep that leg moving. Walk the hands forward. Walk them back. Relax that left leg. Walk both hands forward, step back, meet me in your plank. From here, we're going right into pigeon. You're going to take your right foot behind the left hand. Slowly slide your left leg back. Oh, how good does this feel? You might want to ease into it depending on how tight you are. But get into a happy place and you're there for 6 big breaths. Okay, let's bring it back up. We're just going to go over to the other side, however you want to get there. Once you're there, it's all about taking lots of deep breaths. Keep trying to slide that right leg back. You're not sitting on that left butt cheek. Now, relax your upper body as much as you can. Take a few more breaths, and we're going to meet in staff pose. So however you get into staff pose, I like to just sweep my back leg forward. We're going to have our ankles to the corners of the mat. Move all that muscle out of the way so you've got a nice long spine, and start to walk the hands forward. Now, when you can't walk with a long spine anymore, you're going to relax the head, lower the forearms to the floor. You're going to stay here and breathe. Keep your belly pulling in. It is not relaxing. Now, slowly unhinge so your spine is long again. Walk yourself back up. We're going to take the right foot, step it inside that left leg. Try to relax this knee towards the floor. Get a nice stretch in the inner thigh. And now walk your hands back out. When you can't keep your spine long, the forearms come down, your head relaxes, and you just breathe. Try to be equal into both hips. But don't let that left butt cheek roll off the floor. Okay, inhale, extend flat back, walk the hands back, and we're just going to switch feet. Long spine, walks out. Forward those thumbs, relax the head. Try to keep that right butt cheek on the floor. Just breathe. Walk it back up. Take that foot out. This time we're going to bring the legs really far apart. As far apart as you can get them. Toes are flexed, pointed up towards the ceiling. Your spine is nice and long. And walk it out. A little bit more for your inner thighs. Walk out as far as you can, then lower the forearms, relax like that. Toes are pointing out. Okay, slowly unhinge, come back up. Now we're going to take our chest and face this left knee with us. Keep your foot flexed, walk it down. And if you can, you're going to take your right hand, grab onto the outside of that left foot, and then lower down so your face is hovering above the knee. Keep your belly pulling up and in. And a nice little side body stretch here on that right side. Okay, let's walk it back up. Turn your chest to face forward again, and then other side. So we walk down slowly. Take that left hand, try to reach the outside of that foot, and then relax your face just over the knee. Okay, come back up. And come back center. We're going to bring the feet in. Shake out those legs. Come up onto the toes. Hold right here just for a sec. And then we're going to go right into a forward fold. Hips up, face looks through your knees. I'm going to let the torso get really close to those legs. Inhale and extend to a flat back. And do a nice slow reverse swan dive all the way back up. Let the palms reach. And I thank you so much for your power and strength today. Thank you for being here. Cheers. Oh, I hate when that sun gets over that house. You can hardly see.
Hello.
Hi,
Hello.
how's everybody?
Awesome.
Good. That was a
Good.
good class.
That was a good class. Hard to
Thank
do the hip hinges though on the one leg.
Oh, those are tough, right?
Tough, yeah.
That means your hamstrings are tight.
Yeah, I can do it if I keep my fingers on the floor. But
There's no point going for an injury, Ann.
no,
No point.
No, that's why I try to say, you got to go where it feels good for you,
yeah,
Exactly.
you know.
No snapping bones.
Our bodies
No way.
are always different. They never perform the same from one day to the next. So
yeah.
very unpredictable.
That was good. What's on the agenda, girls?
I'm golfing.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, Thursdays I golf.
That's fun.
Fun.
Lily's feeling a little under the weather today. I don't know what her deal is, but she's passed out in the chair.
Hmm.
She's pooped. She walked 4 miles yesterday
That'll
and
do it.
she's just exhausted. So she'll just stay and sleep all day. It's a dog's life, right?
Yeah.
What are you up to?
I think I'm gonna help Peter hang some drywall.
Oh, still. Oh, you're back